Hey folks, welcome back to the Trinity Episcopal Church YouTube Bible Study. I'm the Reverend Jimmy Abbott, the priest here at Trinity on Galveston Island, and this upcoming Sunday is Sunday, June 19th. Juneteenth, a very big deal here in Galveston because, of course, Galveston is where Juneteenth began. To refresh your memory, Galveston was the last port held by the Confederacy at the end of the Civil War. On June 19th, 1865, General Granger and a contingent of the Union Army issued General Order Number 3. In that, General Granger ordered that all people held as slaves in Texas were liberated and were to remain where they were and work for wages. Truly a revolutionary day, a great and joyous day. And I know that the city of Galveston will be celebrating and remembering Juneteenth this Sunday. Of course, Providence would have it that we are reading from the Gospel of Luke chapter 8 this Sunday. This is the story of a man possessed by demons approaching Jesus. Jesus casts the demons out of the man. They enter a herd of pigs, and then the pigs are all then run off a cliff and drown in the lake. What I find very interesting, though, about this passage is that once the man is liberated from the demons, he goes back to his old community, his friends, his family, his neighborhood, and they don't really know what to make of him. I mean, he's now a different person. And his old community was used to relating to him as a man possessed by demons, and now he's something else, and they don't really know what to make of it. That happened so much in 1865 in the aftermath of General Order Number 3. I'd encourage all of you to read the book by Ed Cottam called Juneteenth, The Story Behind the Celebration. Excellent little book, and he talks about in all of these places throughout Texas where the people who used to enslave other people didn't know what to do with these folks who were now working for them for wages. That it created all these odd and sometimes really vicious relationships because former masters, and I hate even using that term, but I'm going to use that term, former masters treating their former slaves. And again, I hate using that term, but those are the historical terms that I think we have to use. So I think this story from the Gospel of Luke, if anything, it sheds light on all of these human interactions and relationships that we have. That our networks are used to relating to us in one way. When we change, say, when we get sober or we change churches or convert to Christianity, all of our old friends and networks still want to relate to us as we used to be, not as we are now. Again, that happened in 1865. It happened in the time of Jesus, and it's happening now. So I'm wondering for you, was there a time in your life where you changed, but then your old networks, your family, your friends, they had trouble relating to you in your new changed state? I think for me, this happened a lot. Gosh, when I went off to college and I came back from college, and there was a few summers that, of course, I had to live back home with my parents. And that was so tough to have the freedom of college, to run my own schedule, to go to my own classes, to eat my own food, to do my own stuff. And then I had to come home and live with my parents for a few months while I worked summer jobs. And that was so hard because it felt like I was going back to all of the old ways and that they weren't treating me as the new changed person that I was. Those are some of the images that I'm playing with this week, and I'd be curious to hear what you have to say as well in your own life experience. And of course, I wish all of you a joyous Juneteenth as we stop and we celebrate that day here in Texas that truly changed the world and changed the city of Galveston and changed the state of Texas And I look forward to celebrating all of those events here in Galveston on Juneteenth. Thank you.